So, I know it's not Christmas. Yeah, this is really funny timing. Also, I haven't got my watch because it's a little bit not working. So I'm leaving it on rice for like overnight. But a couple of things. There were other songs, but the songs that we sung were once in because this is carols and using Rambo's participation. Uh, What's in Royal David City by Henry John Gaunt. Uh, Away in a Major by William J. Kirkpatrick. The traditional Good Rest, Good Rest, You Merry Gentlemen, alongside the traditional of O Come Ye Faithful and O Little Town of Bethlehem. I don't know much about these songs because, again, even though I somewhat do celebrate Christian because I was Christian when I was younger, I fully believed in that. I kind of don't. That doesn't mean I'm not religious in a way. I'm weirdly, if I see it, I believe that. I don't know if that's agnostic or atheist. I don't know the difference fully. That's why I would go. I think I've talked about things with Lisa Simpson saying like, "Oh, oh, because science says otherwise." But I was like, "No, science is what you see through experimentation and solving the solution through that, and through that you find science. You don't just claim something is science so it's impossible. Like I'm a little bit of a tangent, but I want to say this. I believe in aliens, or at least a possibility of aliens. Do I believe aliens are standing still, two arms, two legs, with 10 fingers and 10 toes, and maybe a different skin color, green? No. But you're saying we've discovered 1% of the universe, 99%, nothing there. Statistics says otherwise. Definitely with more water on Mars. But that's besides the point. 12 Days of Christmas, traditional, and Hark the Angels by Felix Mendelssohn. I definitely mispronounced that. But yeah, it was fun. It was good. It was definitely a thing to finish because this was when we were leaving back to get here. It was on the 21st. And I actually did record for that one back here. Um, and I actually was like, that was when I did later on be like, oh, let's actually do this. Um, I did get a couple of things. I got a program. If I'm going to see a show, I'm getting a program. That is one thing. Yeah, it's the Royal Albert Hall. Mum bought the tickets. She did it because that would, I think it's one of the things that she wanted to sort of like wrap up her wedding and sort of like finish off with some good Christmas carols. Because if you're doing your Christmas tracks, I'm also going to point out that I did, because there's a whole section of like you can add stuff. We didn't know that I was going to the Royal Albert Hall, so I couldn't email anyone. But I did midway through being like me and my sister went. My mum and my technically stepdad at this point, Nigel, Fiona and Nigel, are getting married. Uh, Please mention. It didn't get mentioned, which is fair. Like the amount of things I was there, statistics says that I'm not going to be the one to do this. Yeah. Also, I got playing cards. Did I need playing cards? No, I have too many playing cards as is. I literally I think have like over 8 playing sets. That'd be good for my board game society, which is an actual thing. I'm setting up a business. Um, I'm not going to be like, yes, money. I am going to start talking about it maybe, but that's more promotion and starting to talk about it and starting to introduce the idea and starting to like maybe bring it up and be like, this is a thing that I'm going to start doing. Yeah. Also, these are really cool and I like them. I'm showing you the King. I'll also show you like the Joker because that's another one that's iconic. But that's more. Actually, why don't I show you? The numbers are just the numbers. I'm doing diamonds specifically because they're at the back, very easy. Also, they do the same of like changing the colors for like the Queen, showing you the Queen of Hearts and the Jack, where they change it to more dark color. I don't know why, but it is still cool. It's sort of, I don't know who the Jack's meant to be, but it's going to be Queen Victoria and Prince Albert, because Royal Albert Hall. Clever. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to just say that I had a good time. It was really good. I really liked it. And yeah, I hope you enjoy, and good night.